Alrighty guys, welcome to another YouTube video. It is September 5th, and we have pretty exciting news this week here at the gym. I just did 90 minutes right over there on the elliptical. Today's Friday. Fridays I do not train. I don't do a workout on Fridays, right? So Fridays are my off day. What I do on Fridays is I just do elliptical. Usually between an hour to 2 hours. Today was 90 minutes. I'm gonna do a lot of mobility, a lot of hip stretching today. In the video you guys saw last week, the Q&A, I'm about to film right here in a couple hours. But today for this video, I'm super excited. I'm gonna go to Dick's Sporting Goods, hopefully to purchase my marathon race day shoes. I don't know much. Actually, before we get started, before we go, make sure you guys like the video. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. I've uploaded a video every single Friday for close to 2 years now, and that's a lot of work, a lot of effort. I love doing it, but you guys showing me support helps, keeps me motivated even more. Back to the video. So, like I was saying, I wear Fuel Cells as my running shoe, my New Balance Fuel Cells. I've had two pairs, the blue and the pinks, and I've been going back and forth on kind of like what I want to wear for my race day. There's a bunch of different carbon plated shoes. I've never worn a carbon plated shoe, so just kind of off the rip, I'm super excited to get into that, to get into the shoes, right? So the first ones I thought about doing were like the Adidas ones, which they look awesome. They're really nice. They're really popular. A lot of people like them. And then the Alpha Flies, the Nike Alpha Flies was another option that I was thinking about going with as well. But I think what I'm gonna do for the marathon is I'm just gonna stick to the brand that I have been using, which is New Balance. I just love that shoe. It's so comfortable, it feels good on the feet. There's no pain at all. And to be fair, the only other shoes I've worn I wore one pair of Nikes at one point. I've worn Hoka's, which I didn't really like that much. It just felt really heavy. So I'm gonna stick with the family of New Balances. That's what I wear. So I'm gonna go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and they have a carbon plated shoe there. A size 12 is what I wear. So I'm hopefully gonna go purchase some of those. I did a little bit of research. It says that the bounce in the carbon plated shoe is about 100 to 150 miles before you replace it. Obviously the marathon is 26, so that gives me 123.8 miles on the dot to train in. So the way I'm kind of thinking about this, it's currently September. I'm gonna get the shoes. I'm probably gonna I have a half marathon you guys are gonna see in this video. I have a half marathon run for a workout this Sunday. Just a nice easy pace. So I'm thinking I might do it there. I might put them on there. I want to do about 4 total workouts in them, right? So I'm thinking about doing the carbon plated on that day, doing it on one speed workout, one like tempo interval training workout, maybe in like 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks from there, I'm thinking about doing one of my I think I have a 19-mile run coming up in like 3 or 4 weeks. Which is my second longest run, going ahead and putting on those shoes for that, because I think that's like half regular slow pace and then half marathon pace. And then I'm gonna do a shakeout run the week, like 2 days prior to the marathon. Then obviously for the marathon, I'm gonna go ahead and rock the shoes, right? So that's the plan. So I'm gonna go to Dick's Sporting Goods. Hopefully they have the shoes. If not, I'm gonna have to end up ordering them online. It is a good investment, it's about $300, but it's worth it. I'm so excited. I'm actually very excited to get this marathon over with, because I have even more exciting news in terms of like the endurance training stuff. So anyways, I think I might have answered a lot of those questions already in the Q&A in the last video, but this is gonna be a full weekend of training, again, eating, taking you guys through everything. Rachel's supposed to be coming along with me tomorrow. She's supposed to be biking with me while I do the running. So we'll see if she gets up for that. If she does, I'm gonna have her film some things for me, just getting kind of a different perspective instead of just me holding my phone the whole time. But I'm super excited to just smell these shoes, feel them, and see how they go. So I'm gonna head off to Dick's Sporting Goods right now. There was one other thing today. So this weekend's actually my birthday weekend too. I'm not one to celebrate my birthday at all. Literally, I don't think I've ever actually gone out for my birthday, and I definitely never like celebrate. Like, I've never planned anything for my birthday. But this year, I'm turning a new leaf. People are asking me to do things, aka Rachel and my parents. So I have decided that this year we're gonna go out. Rachel and I are gonna go out to dinner. We're gonna get some food. We're gonna go to a place in Annapolis called Pearl. I might film that for you guys. I may or may not. But because of that, I want to show you guys kind of my strategy. So it's 10 a.m. right now. You can see it right there. I have not eaten yet today. So the few reasons: fasting a little bit, not too long, but because I want to eat dinner tonight. I don't really want to have to track. So in order for me not to track, not to go off like a crazy path of eating everything in sight, we're going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing. So the plan is for today to have 2 protein shakes prior to I got a poop bag with my protein shake, prior to eating dinner. And dinner's probably going to be around like 7:30, probably 7 to 8. So we have 2 of these. I have a bunch of 12 packs sitting around, some at the gym, some at the house. So we're going to do a 42 grams now and then 42 grams later. Probably have this one at 10. Next one probably around 3 or 4, maybe between, probably, I don't know, around that time. Each one's 42 grams of protein, 230 calories. So we're gonna have 460 calories prior to eating dinner, and then probably have 2,000 calories for dinner. And then just enjoy the time. That way I know I'm getting in some protein, at least 84 grams of protein today, hopefully around, 80 to 120 for dinner. Probably not that much, but we'll see. Maybe have another one of these later in the evening when I get home to hit my protein. But that is what we also have the agenda today. And it's football weekend, right? So it's gonna be a good weekend. I also have to do a lot of work stuff. I kind of have like a promotion at work. Maybe do a Q&A on that, maybe not. But yeah, a lot going on. So we're gonna have 2 protein shakes, going to get the shoes now. Dinner later, I'll show you that. And I'll also show you my shoes actually on this video as well. And I will also show you me wearing the shoes for the first time too and giving you a review. It's so exciting. So let's go to Dick's Sporting Goods now. Alrighty, change of plans. Sad day, but not a huge deal. They do not have so I went to Dick's Sporting Goods. They said that they had them online. It's kind of frustrating because they do have like Alpha Flies. They do have a bunch of the fast shoes, right? They do have a bunch of carbon plated shoes there. I think they have a carbon plated Nike, carbon plated Adidas, but they do not have the ones that I'm looking for, the New Balance ones. And then I went to this New Balance store, which is right behind me here. They did not have them either. I kind of figured they wouldn't, even though it is a New Balance store. The guy in there just said they cost too much, which I get it. It's an expensive shoe. It's like a $300 shoe just kind of in the store. So I don't know. We might go. There's nothing else really around here that I could do. I don't think the shoe stores are going to have them either here. So we'll see. I might have to just order them online and wait for them to come in, which is not a big deal, which is not a huge deal, but I was excited to get them on my feet and start feeling them out, but not a huge deal. So I'll go ahead and order them online this weekend. I might try a few other places, but in the meantime, go home, let the dogs out, and then, yeah, just take it from there. So one thing I take every day, I think I've talked about it a few times here. I take 10 grams of creatine monohydrate. I just raw dog it, a little bit of water in my mouth. I let that rip. But I also take BPC 157. Chris Bumstead just recently did a video talking about, well, he did a podcast talking about kind of his supplement use when he was bodybuilding, but also like what he still uses, like just to feel good. And he talked about BPC 157. This is usually an injectable. This is usually something that people put into the body intravenously with a pin, like a syringe. I don't do that. I just stick to these oral ones, right? They help a lot with gut health overall, which is something I've always dealt with my entire life. But what I also use them for is for injuries specifically, right? So I take 2 pills a day, right? Each one is 500 mcgs, right? So I take 1,000 mcgs a day, right? And same right here, right here in the mouth. I take those every day, and I take creatine. That's pretty much all not pretty much, that is all I take in terms of like supplements, vitamins. I don't take any other vitamins. I think there is value to probably get vitamin D, probably value to maybe take a multivitamin, maybe value as well to get like a fat, like a omega-3 fish oil or something like that. I just don't. That's just not my jam. One thing I also want to show you guys. So I have that half-mile run on Sunday, right? So I'm gonna have these. I don't think I'm gonna have a whole bag. I might have a whole bag. 330 calories for this whole bag. It would be 78 grams of carbs. I might just eat this whole thing before my run, which, whatever. It's carbohydrates. Gets the job done for my half-mile run on Sunday. And I'm actually gonna hop on Google here soon and go ahead and purchase the Super Comp carbon plated shoes. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. That way I could probably pick a colorway that I want to go with as well. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of supplement use that I use, right? So it's this, creatine, and this. Oh, and creatine I take between 10 to 15 grams a day, right? I do 10 normally, I do 15 if I have like a long session of work I gotta do, like sit down and type. It just helps me focus better that way. Especially since I get up at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock, 7 days a week. This just allows me to focus better when I'm slightly sleep deprived. Yeah, so that's my supplement use. Alrighty guys, we're here at the studio. I got the New Balances right up here. Got these on Amazon actually. They are the New Balance Men's Fuel Cell Super Comp Elite V4 running shoe. I'm stuck between the blue and the orange. The Cyber Jade or the white and black. See, the issue with the white black one is that these ones are between, this one's $250, right? This one right here, the white Angora Hot Mango, between $172 and $250. So we'll see. We'll see if the pricing can fit. I need to check the shoe size. They don't have a 12. There we go. Damn, I don't know if I need wide or not though. How do I know if I need wide? Let's see what ChatGPT says. How do I know if I need wide or regular? New Balance shoes. I think the ones I have right now are regular, so I think I might just go with the regular one. We'll see. I think I might just go with like the standard one. Let me see what New Balance has. New Balance fuel cells. Yeah, so let me just go to regular New Balance fuel cells. These are the shoes I always get. These Adidas fuel cells. I don't know. Alright, these are the ones I always get right here. These are the shoes I run in now, right? Except I go with, I have the blue and the pink one, right? Yeah, because these ones don't have like different sizes. So I'm just gonna go with the regular size, and then if I don't like it, I'll just return it. So we're gonna go with, so this one's $50 off. So I'm gonna get these, the New Balance Men's Fuel Cell Super Comp Elite V4 running shoes, $209.98, free returns. This should be here on September 10th to the 12th. Buy now. Log into my Amazon. Alright, let me go ahead and run through this real quick and then go ahead and purchase it real quick for you guys. Alrighty, so I went ahead and just bought the shoes. I went with the blue and white ones. I found a different pair that was for $210 instead of like $215 or something like that. So a little bit cheaper. They should be here Sunday. I did 2-day shipping, free 2-day shipping. Super excited for those. They probably won't be here prior to my actual 32-mile run, but I do have a few workouts next week. I'm planning to use them in like a speed workout, and then maybe the long run next week, which I think is 15 miles. So I might go ahead and strap them up for that. But I did get them. I'm super excited. It's a great $200 to spend. It's an investment. I'm looking forward to get those, and I will show them to you on Sunday when they come in. All right, so vlog. This is the video you guys just watched. Video that you just watched. This is the vlog that you guys are seeing next week, that you will see next week. All right guys, so we just finished the vlog, the sit down life update there. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I like to do raw content, raw videos like that every once in a while, just kind of get the message out there, just kind of explain everything that I don't get to explain in the actual, like my actual vlogs, because the vlogs are more focused around training, and I don't want to just sit down and talk to you guys about all the other stuff. So dedicate a whole week just to that. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. It's currently 1:39. I have a client at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, done here at 5:45, getting home around 6:30, hopefully sitting down eating dinner around 7:30. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. It is tough. Alrighty guys, good morning. We did not film pretty much at all last night. Ooh, that's really bright. That's not gonna work. Yeah, we did not film last night. Went up to dinner, got some food. Ate a good bit of food, right? So a little bit heavier this morning. It's 5:41. We have 7.5 miles on the agenda today. Rachel is going to be biking today. So we're gonna watch the sunrise together. Maybe get some clips from the bike as well, which would be kind of fun. But yeah, so we have 7 miles today. I forgot my good hat. I have my bad hat today, which kind of sucks, but yeah, a little bit hotter too. I think it might be like the last hot day of the year. It's like 75 degrees, a little muggy. After this, the weather's cooling off, but we're gonna put our best foot forward and go ahead and get after it today. Happy Saturday. Let's put some miles on the feet today. All right, we're about 3 miles in, 850 pace. Heart rate's a little bit higher today because it's like 20 degrees higher, plus the humidity is like 90%, which isn't ideal, but it should be like the last day where the weather is hot at all. So we're about 20 minutes out from the sunrise, which is the whole reason why we went on this run. So I can see it start peeking up right in front of me. It's a beautiful road back here. And a beautiful girl. Yay! Nice grainy video. Here we go. I feel like I'm the worst vlogger in the world, but we are here at work. We have a nutrition consultation, 8:30, 9:30, client from 9:30 to 10:15, and then a client from 10:15 to 11. And then we're done for the weekend. We're just gonna hang out, relax, and I'm getting the shoes today, I think. Today or tomorrow. Hopefully today, but most likely tomorrow. But yeah, I gotta go in there, go do a little bit of work here. We did 7.5 miles. We didn't film anything. We did stop for about 2-3 minutes just to look at the sun come up, which was beautiful. And then I stopped at 7-Eleven to get a few drinks. I'm currently drinking this one right here, this Ghost Orange Sickle. And then I have this purple one right here. Bam, boom, the Swelch. This is by far the best Ghost energy on the market. But the run felt good. I think my average heart rate was like 148, so it was pretty low. I think it's like an 8:42 pace, 7.5 miles. I have the 13-mile run tomorrow, which I'm excited for. Nervous, but mostly excited for. I still get nervous. When anything is over like 10 miles, I get nervous. I think I'm going to do that one actually at Terrapin Park again, across the Bay Bridge. I also did order 2 pairs of Gymshark shorts. I think they're showing up on 9/11, September 11th. So yeah, I'll show you guys those in the next video. But I'm going here, do some work, got to do some busy work here, and then wipe off the shirt. This thing's dirty. Don't like that. Got to get a little lint roller. But yeah, let me go here and knock out some work for the day. Alrighty guys, good morning. We're down here getting ready to do my morning stretches that I do before all my runs. It's currently 4:43 a.m. This run should start around 5:15, 5:30, I would say. We're just gonna go to the trail. I was gonna go to Terrapin Park across the Bay Bridge, but I think it's too far. I don't know, I may still go. We'll see, I'm not 100% sure. But what I wanted to show you guys, so today we have a half marathon. I'm not gonna use this as like a testing ground for the full marathon, but I wanna go a little bit faster, and I haven't used gels in about a month. So I'm gonna use gels today every 40 minutes. So I'm gonna have 2 gels today on my runs. So 40 carbs, 50 carbs on my run. And then for my pre-workout run, I'm gonna have a whole pack of Sour Strip candy, which I don't know if you're supposed to have before the runs, but this whole pack is 6, 12, 18, 78 grams of carbs, which should be a good amount of carbs, right? So we're gonna have a whole pack of these, have a coffee with honey, do my stretches, get out there around 5:15, 5:30. We have a 2-hour run, well, a half marathon, so 13.1 miles. Farthest I ran in about a month and a half, so we're excited for that. And today's the first Sunday of NFL football, so then the rest of the day we're going to go to my parents' house, have a cookout, and just hang out with the family to celebrate my birthday. But first things first, we got to go run. We got to go work out. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to do my stretches that I do every single day now that have completely healed my hips. Dude, that was so creepy. I started filming and an Amazon guy pulled up. It's 5 a.m. and Amazon literally 24/7. I thought it was my shoes. I was gonna be really excited for my shoes. My shoes are actually out for delivery today, so they will be delivered today. But that was not my shoes. But anyways, I ordered 2 Gymshark shorts, and I don't know why. I think this is just being a fat guy growing up and still having fat guy insecurities. I thought I was a size large. I don't know why I thought that. I haven't been a size large since I don't know, I was 15. I'm an XL all to the day I die. So I ordered 2 large running shorts, the mesh ones from Gymshark. I'm an XL, so I got to return them on Monday. And I never get Gymshark because they're always small. So we'll see how the XL fits me. So I got 2 pairs of those. What else? Oh, and then we're gonna have these. I haven't had one yet. I did this last week and they tasted really good. So we'll have those on the way to the run. And I got the gels in the back here, and I have right back there. Pretty messy back there. I'm gonna have one of the apple cinnamon ones and one of the mango ones. I think the mango one of them has caffeine, so we'll have one of those 40 minutes in and another one 40 minutes in. That puts me at about an hour 20, and then for the back half, like last 30 minutes should just be raw dogging it. No gels. We have a bottle of electrolytes here. Got to put the electrolytes in it. We'll have one of those, and then I am probably gonna run to the gym, and I might have to use the restroom around mile 6. So if I do, I'll stop in at the gym, use the restroom. So I gotta bring my key to get into my studio to use the restroom. But yeah, so it's gonna be a good run. It is currently 5:01, so we'll probably start the run around 5:20, 5:30. Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. I'm super excited to get out there pretty early. Let me make sure I have enough headlight lamp. Yep, we're on number 3, so that's gonna be good. So let's go ahead and get after it, and let's have a beautiful Sunday and watch the football later. Let's get it. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is today's one of those days where I do not, 3:45 my alarm went off. I shut that bad boy off to 4:15. I was trying to come up with every excuse in the book not to work out today. Like, that's just the truth. I did not want to do this. It's raining outside. It's like 60 degrees. There was not a part of me that wanted to do this, but we're here. We got everything we need, and we're gonna do it. And we're gonna run, and we're gonna feel so much better afterwards. We got 2 gels here. Boom. We got electrolytes on deck. Boom. Got backup electrolytes on deck. Boom. Key fob. Key for the gym, so when I have to use the restroom, we have that right there. But yeah, so this is one of those days where I had no desire to go, but these are the days that make you better. So let's go ahead and get after it. Let's get the work in today. Horrible quality, but we're 5.8 miles in. Almost halfway. 1 gel down. Almost done with the electrolytes. So, feeling good. Feeling really good. About a 8:35 pace so far. All right, so the advantage of owning your own gym is that you can make emergency poop stops. We're doing really well. We are averaging an 8-minute 26 pace per mile. We are about 7.7 miles in, average heart rate of 155, an hour 5 in, 7.7 miles. So let's finish up. Doing really well, 8:26 right now. So let's keep it up, boys. Let's do it. I'm not gonna. I just did a half marathon at 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 26 seconds at an 8-minute, 16-second pace. Ooh, it's gonna be a blurry one for you guys. Sorry about that. That's all right. You guys can deal. It's all good. That was 8:16 pace. Average heart rate was 157. Average mile was an 8:16 pace. 8:16 pace. That doesn't make sense. Like that right there is, I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I just absolutely crushed that. I mean, I crushed that. I'm so happy. That's like just a few minutes off of what my goal is for a marathon. I get it, that's only half a marathon. I get it, I understand. But I still have 50 days to build and build and build and to put together a package that, honestly, I didn't think I would ever be able to do. There's no way, if you asked me 2 years ago, if you asked me a year and a half ago if I would be here doing 13.1 miles for a sub 150, I would have looked at you like what are you talking about? There's literally no way. There's literally no way. And the fact that I did that, it's just, I'll say it one, I feel like I say it a lot, but if I can do this, if I have the ability to run the way I do and to be disciplined the way I am, anyone does. Anyone can do what I just did. I mean, it's Sunday morning. It is, I don't know, 7:15, maybe a little bit later, 7:30, 7:25. And I feel like I just spoke to God for 2 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I got emotional. I started crying on that run because once I got down to like mile 12 and I had 1 mile left, I realized what I was doing, and it's such a confidence booster. But for me, what it is I've been able to document this for people, so you can go back and see just where I started, like how out of shape I was, how bad I was at running, and to see where I am now is just, I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And I'm grateful that you guys watch the way you do. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it, and I want to make sure it's with it, but average talent and elite discipline wins every single time. So just remember that. Just be good, get after it, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll take you guys through whatever happens for the remainder of this beautiful Sunday. Alrighty guys, we're gonna finish up the video here. Move this plant real quick. We have our race day shoes. Was not able to run in them today, obviously, but they're right here. I have not opened up the box yet. We went with the New Balance Fuel Cell Composites, white, black, and blue. These are the super ones. These are the one, oh yeah, look at those. Here we go. These are the carbon plated shoes, right? So these are the ones I'm gonna be wearing all my marathon. They're actually lighter than my current running shoes, which are New Balance, which I'm kind of shocked by, because I would assume if you put a carbon plate in them, it means that they would be heavier, but these are apparently lighter. Yeah, these feel amazing. So here you go. The plan is to wear these obviously on marathon day. So this is, bam, so we're working with here. This is the bottom, this is the inside. So it looks like they scoop out the middle here, right? You see that? They scoop out the middle here. That's probably why they take off so much weight. And you can hear the carbon plate right there, right? So that's the carbon plate right there, and it's supposed to add more bounce to the run. See how stiff it is? So I think the plan for me is to get 3 runs in these. I want to do 1 semi-long run, 1 easy run, or sorry, 1 semi-long run, and then I want to do 2 speed workouts in them, because I know that you're supposed to break them in. I think they get about 100, 150 miles in them before they start dying out. So I don't want to put too many miles on them, but I do want to put enough miles in them so they don't hurt my feet day of the race. So maybe 2 weeks from now, I might do my first run in them. But these are the shoes that we're going with for the marathon, which by the time you see this video is probably like 4 weeks out. So we're right around the corner there. And the only other thing I have to get is, I think I'm going to do tights for the run so I can put all my gels in there. And as I did my run today, I started thinking about how I'm going to gel and how I'm going to fuel for the run. What I'm thinking is doing a gel every 45 minutes, right? So that's going to be 4 gels overall. Yeah, the last one would be I would take it at hour 3, right? And the goal is sub 3:30. I'm thinking electrolytes during the run. I started to figure out like how I'm going to fuel the couple of days going into the actual marathon, but that's what I got right now. Most important part is I got the shoes ready to go. I'm going to put these in the closet until I actually need them, and then when I do run with them, I'm going to show you guys. I'm just giving you guys a review on how they felt. So there we go. There's the shoes and there's the video, and I'll catch you guys next week.